This episode of The Direction is brought to you by Ohio 811. Click, call, or tap before you dig. We're at Grand Lake. From what I hear, people are supposedly catching some fish, so let's get rolling. Oh, that one's fighting. I mean, they got some cool color. The good thing is when you want to keep fish down here, you just put them on ice. See, little fella, sit here and do this all day long. Sometimes it's not all about the fishing, but about the experience. Everyone has a story. Sometimes it's about catching monster bass. Now that's a studly mudley, baby. And sometimes it's about life's lessons. Every story is as unique as the person who tells it. So join us as we make some new friends, reunite with some old ones, catch a few fish, and share a story or two. I'm Mark Stowe, and this is The Direction.
For a lot of fishermen in the South, the thought of driving onto a frozen lake on an ATV or snowmobile, drilling holes in 14-inch thick ice, and dropping a lure into them sounds like a crazy dream. But for thousands of anglers in the northern United States, this is heaven on earth. Ice fishing provides some of the best times an angler could have with both friends and numbers of fish caught. Mark is taking his son Nick to Grand Lake in Michigan to experience the fun that is had on the ice and to see firsthand the excitement of the Fish Frenzy Outdoors Ice Fishing Tournament.
You know, a couple years ago, I got to come up ice fishing. We actually went to Saginaw Bay. We were going to go to Saginaw Bay, but the ice cracked, so we're coming a little further north, buddy. We're at Grand Lake. Nick, you ready to do a little ice fishing? All right, I'm ready to go. I have Nick, my middle son, with me. I got my oldest one behind the camera right there. We've got Roger Lipscomb of Ohio 811. He's wandered off somewhere. All of us are going to be trying to catch some perch and walleye. From what I hear, people are supposedly catching some fish, so let's get rolling. All right, we're going to get on the gator and hit the lake. Man, you guys look like professionals.
How was the ice?
Well, we don't know nothing about the ice. The roof flew off the gator on the way up here.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I ripped my lights off. Luckily, it pulled my plugs. I had new ones put on the front and up top of the roof.
Did you at least find them?
Oh, no, we never knew we lost them. Nick I thought he was cutting up. He said, where's the roof at? I said, oh, Nick, quit being silly. Nope, we had no roof. All right, we got my buddies Walt and Roger over here getting the snowmobiles out. We're in the gator. They must know what they're doing. They got the right equipment for the lake right there. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. This makes it feel like ice fishing. That's my lucky marker right there. All right, Walt said there's fish all over the monitor there. We're gonna get set up and get catching some fish here. Hopefully pretty quick. Hey, now this is the way to start the morning, boys. Get out here, as soon as you get out here, pop one in. Look at you, boy. Wiggler or the minnow?
Minnow. I'll put a whole minnow on there.
You the minnow catching machine there. See, the good thing is when you want to keep fish down here, you just put them on ice. See, little fella. Oh, that's a nicer one there.
You see how healthy that perch look?
Oh, yeah.
This is good water and good healthy population. And then we'll just have to keep working at finding the size.
Well, we'll get out and have some fun one way or the other.
Well, it's just fun getting out on the ice and setting up, and pretty cool. Well,
I am gonna go get us some breakfast in a little while.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, what are those lines going like?
Them are fish. They're banging on it down there. Nope. Yep, I got him. There we go. He's so small I can't tell sometimes. Pretty good little morning bite so far. You can come put quite a few up through the ice. I've caught a couple. Nothing big, but fun for being out on the ice. This segment was brought to you by Secret Lures. The secret is out. Big fight going on here. Right through the ice. Them things are fun to catch. I can sit here and do this all day long. I don't care how big or how small. It's fishing and it's fun. Oh, that one's fighting. Might have to help you here. Coming through the transducer hole. Oh, it's a good one, Nick. It's a good one. I mean, a big one. Pull him out of there. Oh, look at that one. Look at that fish. Man, aren't them perch cool looking? Yeah. I mean, they got some cool color. You know what's fun down here is like these nice ones like this, so you just lay them out on the ice out there and you freeze them. We will go get us a little bit of breakfast, go up here, find out a little bit about the ladies tournament that they got going on, because we're going to go out a little later this afternoon and try to talk to a few of the participants in that. And you know, it's pretty cool that people are actually going to they have ice fishing tournaments. I mean, when I think about a tournament, I think about the bass boat jumping in it and running down the lake, hitting a bunch of spots. And they go out there and take the shanties and their UTVs and ATVs and travel around and I guess hit the spots through the ice. We'll go get us a little breakfast and take a break. While Nick was back in the shanty doing a little fishing and catching some fish, me and Roger ventured out for breakfast. And well, we kind of drove into a snowbank and got hung up. I can feel my game right here. That's funny. Hang on, Roger and me kind of had a little instance right here. We kind of got ourselves there. I don't know if there was a we in that. Yeah. I think that was me, but we drove ourselves into a little deep spot right here. And that's why you always got your winch right there, Roger. All right, here we go. Pull that tight, Roger, and I'll kind of keep cranking. Having a little fun right here. Yeah, the adventures of ice fishing with Roger and Mark. Well, we're out of that circumstance. Okay. We only lost about 3 minutes there. Roger says, I'm not even getting back in the gator, I'm walking. You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this. This segment is brought to you by Jinko Fishing. It's all about the action. So tell me, I've never been around an ice tournament. I've been in the bass fishing world and understand all that side of it. We run around with a boat, throw them in a live well, fly fish, and whatever. Some of them you're throwing them back nowadays. But so how's the tournament actually work?
So as soon as they catch it, they'll hurry up, bring it up in a bucket of water. We'll hurry up, measure it, and if they drop it, we have a hole by the shack there. And if they drop it down the hole and put it back, they get put in for, we call it the Sportsman's Award. So they put their name in a drawing, and we give away like shanties, ice augers. So it pretty much gets everybody to just throw their fish back in the lake.
What's the start time and the end time for this thing?
1 o'clock they can start drilling holes.
Okay.
They gotta have fish up here by 6:30.
Okay, so you can go
Yep,
set your shanties and everything up, but you can't drill a hole in the ice until 1 o'clock. Man, that's awesome that you're out there promoting it to the ladies. You know, so many times all of us, we got our tournaments, and you know, you see it in the bass world, they got the women's circuits, but it's always great to what you're doing right there to engage the audience that's out there. You know, there's tons of women out there that love to fish. They said there's going to be over 150, 200 women out here, and I know Caitlin right there, she's actually going to be fishing in that tournament, am I correct?
I am.
And your boyfriend actually runs the tournament?
Yep, we do it together.
Oh, I need a rephrase now.
I always tell them, I'm like, it's your tournament when there's glory, but it's mine when there's work to be done.
You ready to get out there today?
I'm ready.
Well, we're going to come out and visit with you and see how you're doing at some point. And I think it is totally awesome what you all are doing, setting up a ladies tournament like that. I know there's a lot of men's tournaments out there, but I think it's great. I'm enjoying watching all the people coming in here to register, how excited they are, all the UTVs and ATVs coming in and out, and everybody's excited around here.
Yeah, I said at the last tournament, you know, like with everything that's been going on in the world, it's like we're so separated from everybody, and being around people just does something to you that like COVID took away for so long. And so like just, you know, seeing people outside, and I mean, a lot of these people have never even fished before, never ice fished before. And it's like for someone to try it, hopefully they fall in love with it, and the sport grows, because it's awesome. I love ice fishing.
Oh, you get out here and you watch that moon come up in the evening over the lake, and
it's quiet, and it's calm, and it's just, there's something about, I always tell Zach when we're out here, I'm like, there's just something, we don't even have to catch fish. It's just something about being out here. Like, it's just, I just love it, so.
Well, I see the enthusiasm and passion and love that's coming from you for it. All right, we're going to run down the lake here. We're going to give y'all a live update of how Caitlin and Zach's mom's doing in the Fishing Frenzy Outdoors tournament right now. All right, so far that's been y'all's only perch?
Yeah, we've had a lot of bites, but not. Oh, look, we got one. No, wait, we don't run. Hey, we don't run.
They don't run. It looks like they're running, if you ask me. All right. Hey, look over there celebrating.
Yeah, you can't slow her down.
This girl is Miss Competitive. If she doesn't care what the prize is, she's gonna win it. I swear to God,
Look.
it's true.
That's funny.
This is a trophy. I think I'm about to get it mounted.
I'm getting the big one now.
Want me to put it back?
That's pretty good. She's telling sister not to run, but she's a...
I ran. Yeah, I ran because I'm sick of it. Really?
Oh.
Your belt loop. I want to get there first.
Well, next time give me a warning.
Yeah,
And I'll tackle her.
yeah, just tap me when there's a flag.
It's pretty cool. They all come out here together like this. Sisters, moms, all of them on a team together, and you see the little flags pop up. They get excited and take off after them. That's just good stuff. And they got a cool little logo right there on the back of their shirts. Fish Frenzy Outdoors. She is not messing around. Look at this. Gets in there, slops that water out of there. She's moving camp.
You guys can keep fishing where the fish aren't. I'll fish where they are.
right, Caitlin, we're putting you in the spotlight now. I'm gonna put the pressure on. You know, when you get out here on the ice and you're out here ice fishing and you got snowmobiles around, well, guess what? You got two boys? Well, they got to get out and do a little riding on the snowmobiles. He'll love that thing.
Well, Chris will too.
So you get down here and not only are you just having some fun fishing, but you can get out here, do a little snowmobile riding, make it fun for these boys. Sometimes it's not all about the fishing, but about the experience.
Better than sitting at home for the weekend, right?
I mean, all I'd be doing is schoolwork anyway.
Yeah.
Oh boy. This segment is brought to you by Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Well, Roger, you know, a second ago you were just talking to, you know, I have both of my boys standing right here with me and you were letting them ride a snowmobile. You were talking about this little kit being right here and the safety and being prepared. Sure. But, you know, I appreciate the fact that you're always thinking safety and awareness of being safe, because me and you have a common cause that we kind of get out here on the water and fish together and, you know, spend quite a bit of time together talking about, and that's contacting 811. And, you know, you play a big role in that.
It's important. If you think about it, last year, we took in 1.4 million requests for excavation in the state of Ohio. And for each of those notices, we send them to an average of 7 utilities. So that translated into over 9 million, about 9.4 million times that someone could have dug into a buried facility in the state of Ohio. So the fact that we have such a great safety record in the state of Ohio speaks volumes, not just to our organization, but all of the organizations that take call before you dig seriously. And certainly now with more homeowners, especially with the COVID situation, when COVID came and everyone got stuck at home, they all wanted to do their landscaping. So we saw the number of homeowners calling 811 before they were planning their tree planting or whatever they were doing back in the spring. We saw those numbers go through the roof. We were very proud of that because people don't typically call 811 unless they're planning to dig. So if someone doesn't dig for 6 or 8 months, you want them to be able to remember the message. If they decide to dig after 6 or 8 months and they've heard your message and all of a sudden it hits them, hey, I'm gonna call, I better call. So when we saw such an increase in the public, homeowners, those folks who aren't normally excavators calling in, we were very pleased. That shows that all of our efforts, not just ours, but the utilities, the excavators, everyone who's promoting 811 in the state.
So there's the thing that I say over and over about the 811 message. It's free.
Absolutely.
It's a free phone call.
It's absolutely free.
Did y'all have fun out there?
Yeah, we did. We had a lot of fun.
That's cool. We got the ladies ice fishing tournament. Well, hey, right now you're on the top of the leaderboard. How much is a winning fish worth?
1,000.
I'd be getting nervous if it was me. Check out this Grand Lake walleye right here.
And we got another.
Y'all got it going right here.
We got a second one. It's a half-inch shorter.
2 walleyes?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Ladies, y'all are having too much fun.
Oh, it's a great day on the lake.
You know how much money you got on the line?
$1,000.
Are you nervous?
No.
Oh, look at this. She's got this in stride right here. Now it's time for your safe digging moment of the week, brought to you by 811. Always remember to call before you dig. Our 811 moment of the week has got to go to Fish Frenzy Outdoors. What an awesome tournament they put on up there, directed at the ladies. There was 150 to 200 women competing to catch the biggest walleye and biggest perch. there was $1,000 on the line for each one of them. And these ladies were up there taking it serious and putting some fish up on top of that ice. Well, I'll tell you what, look out here. I'm used to a lineup of bass boats at a tournament, but it's a lineup of ATVs, UTVs, snowmobiles. It's totally cool. That's all I can say. We're on the ice, checking out the tournament here. This is gonna be how we're gonna wrap this show up, checking out to see who wins with the biggest walleye and biggest perch.
Rookie hookers. 20 3/4 inch walleye.
This week was definitely a special one. I got to spend time with my son Nick experiencing a little ice fishing. So to go to Grand Lake in such a great community and so many folks up there just excited about ice fishing. It's a town tradition. I mean, everything in that town, it seems like this time of year up there is surrounding ice fishing. It's all about it. And for him to get to experience that and share a good time with my friend Roger Lipscomb as well. And that is what fishing is all about, is the great experiences and family tradition. The direction is brought to you by 811. Know what's below, call before you dig. We would also like to thank these fine partners. Closed captioning is brought to you by USA North. Call 811 before you dig.